We'll take it leisurely.
On this bike, there's no choice but to go leisurely.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Thanks for forgetting about it. Good morning and welcome to an absolutely miserable day in terms of the weather. Thankfully the rain is holding off for now, but it is extremely windy and quite cold this morning as well. But the Magnificent 7 are out this morning and it promises to be a great ride. So this morning I'm on the gravel bike and I thought Jimmy, in solidarity brother, was going to come out on his gravel bike as well. But no, Jimmy's on his Boardman. And it turns out all the other fellas have come on road bikes as well, so just me on a gravel bike this week, which wouldn't ordinarily be a problem, but this gravel bike is extremely heavy. And so I'm not sure how it's going to fare against the ultralight, ultra aero road bikes. And so today might answer the age-old question, what's better, a road bike or a gravel bike on the road? To be fair, I think I might already know the answer. I'll tell you one good thing straight away, is that due to the weight of the bike, I don't have to worry about being blown around in crosswinds, and it is very windy today. And especially because on my road bike, I've got those 50mm deep profile wheels. No such problem on these bad boys. Right? Oh, another hill.
Okay, we fly. Going up, baby!
This ride is being sabotaged for me, that's what it is. They're trying to sabotage this comparison between road bikes and gravel bikes. Oh, there he goes again. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Downhills I can do with ease. So the reason I brought the gravel bike out is because, as you can see, the weather has turned distinctly gnarly in the UK. And I don't particularly fancy bringing my carbon fibre bike out in this. I got big beefy Bertha out last night, freshly waxed the chain, ready for the winter. So this will now be the winter beater bike. But yeah, I need to get used to riding it a bit more. So we're currently going up the back end of Arxton Hill, which is ordinarily my nemesis. But this time we're going to go down it. But I know what's going to happen because Jimmy's up front leading the way, which is never good. Because, as you know, Jimmy likes a bit of elevation. And I know that we're going to go down our normal Arxton Hill. He's going to turn left at the bottom towards the Hill Climb Championship Hill, and he's going to want to climb it. I'm going to be fat lad at the back today, I reckon.
We're going to have a board meeting. This is the first official board meeting. So we'll have a vote. Who wants to go down the hill climb route just to see it for old time's sake? Or who wants to go up the hill climb route seeing as we're here? All those for up?
Told you, didn't I? Told you.
So we'll freewheel down old Arxton and come up normal Arxton. Yeah? Here we go. This is Arxton.
What took you so long? It's all in the legs, mate. If you haven't got the legs, it's fine, I get it. No shame.
So that wasn't the hill, was it?
No.
No.
It's up here.
Right, so here we go. Let's see how easy this is on big beefy Bertha. I'm not waiting for anyone when I get to the bottom. I'm going straight up here. Take the momentum.
There's the line. There's the line.
I'm not beating anyone up this hill today.
They've even got a bench at the top. They thought of everything.
There he goes, the mountain goat. And the really annoying thing is, I know he's not even trying today. The mega crosswind isn't helping today either. I'm using every excuse in the book today. Oh boy. If I'm going to be riding this bike all winter, I need to do some more training. Woo. Right, well typically the forecast said it was just going to be windy today, but yeah, it's just started pouring down. And none of us have got rain jackets. You having fun, Jimmy?
What's not to like? Lycra, check. Outdoors, check. Sweat, check. Other men in Lycra. No.
Yeah, let's leave that one there. Jimmy, how much elevation is there going to be on this ride?
How much elevation? The more the better. I'm going to sniff some out. Hang on. Yeah, a heel. I can smell it.
Basically what he's saying is he's got no idea because he hasn't planned this route and he's no idea where we're going. Again.
Sometimes you just got to ride free, baby. Ride free.
Are we going to Walden? Oh, you want to go left then or right?
A right and a left, which is quite nice.
Yeah. He says it so nonchalantly. Oh, we'll do a right and a left. I know what right and left is. And it's a bloody great hill, is what it is. Any other day, not a problem. On a 13 kilo gravel bike.
Blah, 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 blah. Right and left, right and left. Right at the back.
I'll be the fat lad at the back, that's the problem. On big beefy Bertha. Have I mentioned it? Have I mentioned that the gravel bike weighs 13 kilos? I don't think I've told them that the gravel bike weighs 13 kilos. It's a bit windy today as well, isn't it?
People did the done it on penny farthing. Did you hear them? Are they just wondering about it?
I can't even hear him, I'm just ignoring him. Right, here's the left turn.
Oh, what? Oh, mate. All right, Madeline, all right. Rocket man!
I tried. It was a valiant effort.
Just saying to one of the lads, when we did Dunfell, the mighty Andrew Feather was out with us.
Yeah, we rode with Andrew Feather that day. I mean, he passed me quite quickly. Morning. Oh, you're brave. Wow, he is monstering up there. Well deserved. He just won the National Hill Climb Championship.
Did he?
On a disc brake bike. So that's another thing. These fellas are always getting at me about having disc brakes. They're part of the rim brake collective. Disc brakes are traditionally a lot heavier than rim brake bikes, but not if you're Andrew Feather. So yeah, so he won the National Hill Climb Championship. So my dignity remains intact. He passed me on Great Dunfell, but he's the National Hill Climb Champion. So
basically, we
again, because he already was the National Hill Climb Champion.
So we helped him train essentially.
That's what
we were
it
out
was.
on a training day.
We were his pace setters.
So essentially, we were sort of part of that success.
I think we can claim that. We were Andrew Feather's pace setters. We're his mentors, his trainers. That's what we are. Not on this bloody bike, I'm not.
Don't he go on? Don't he go on?
Okay, so on this magical mystery tour that Jimmy's taken us on, we've now decided to have breakfast mid-ride instead of at the end. So we're now detouring to Saffron Walden, which would ordinarily call for jubilation. But from where we are, oh, of course, it means going up yet another bugger of a hill. Still, the call of that breakfast roll is pulling me up. Oh boy, that was a pattern up there, but this is a pretty decent descent, so let's do it. Ascent and descent done, time for breakfast. Okay, we'll cancel that because Bicicleta doesn't open until 9 o'clock. I thought it was 8:30. Oops. All right, well now we'll head back to Stansted and try and find breakfast there somewhere. Yeah, I can hear it.
That's not good. That's not good.
Okay, well yet another change of plans because for some reason, somehow, it appears I've got a rear flat. So rather than sit by the roadside and fix it, well, we may as well go back to Bicicleta, sit outside while I fix it and wait for them to open. Some might call that serendipitous. Do you ever get that sense of deja vu? Like last week when I was absolutely rinsed for taking 15 minutes to fix a puncture, it feels like that's going to happen again. Right, let's do it. Oh, there it is, isn't it? Oh, look, the sun's
is
still
it?
stuck in there. Well, there you go. Just a tiny bit of glass can ruin your day. Let's get this tyre repaired. And hopefully it's going to be less stressful than the puncture repair on the fixie I had recently. Right, well, I stopped filming because we started to get a few issues and it became a whole thing, so we stopped recording. But with the wonderful help of Zolly, it is now fixed. So now it's finally time for breakfast. Right, well, that is breakfast done, and happy news, my tyre is still inflated. And in even happier news than that, the sun's come out, although the wind still remains, unfortunately. Well, we're nearly home now, but that wind is not relenting. Oh boy, it has definitely warmed up with this sun though, and the gloves have had to come off. Woo, I am warm. Well, that was a leisurely 30 miles today. Not as far as we usually go, but the wind conditions were absolutely atrocious this morning, so that's our excuse for probably what was a much lower average speed. Ugh. Oh God, this bike. I don't know whether I've mentioned it, but this bike is unbelievably heavy. And so I guess I need to answer the question, are road bikes or gravel bikes better on the road? Well, I guess the sort of expected answer is road bikes, judging by this week's performance. But that said, if you have a much lighter gravel bike, then to be honest, you could use that just as easily on the road. As you may well know, I built this bike from a flat bar hybrid commuter bike, so it was never going to be that light. It's an aluminium frame with a steel fork. I do have a carbon fork to put on it, but I just haven't yet got around to doing it, and I'm a little bit concerned because of the weight of it. I'm a little bit concerned at how well a carbon fork will cope, but ultimately it's still a lovely bike. And there was a moment earlier where Chris came up and asked me, do I regret taking the gravel bike out this week when all of those guys were on road bikes? And for a split second I was going to say yes, but then I remembered that I'm going to be on this bike now for the next 4 or 5 months, so I need to get used to it. I need to get out on it, and ultimately it will make me a stronger rider because I'll need to be. But yeah, those hills were punishing today, but still a decent 30 miles, and I really enjoyed that. So yeah, once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.